classified Soviet research program discovered a peptide that reversed cellular aging by 15 years, and now it is available for $60 a month. Welcome back to the Real Bio Protocol, the channel where we break down the science of peptides, fitness, and health optimization that most people will never hear about. Today, we are diving into something that could completely change the way you think about aging itself. We are going to cover exactly how it works, what the real science says, the results you can expect week by week, and exactly what you need to do to get the most out of it. Stay with us until the end, because we are going to give you the full protocol. Let's get into it. ACT1, the setup here, is what mainstream medicine tells you about aging. Your cells divide, your telomeres shorten, you get old, you die. Nothing you can do about it. Buy some anti-wrinkle cream and accept your fate. But what if that entire narrative was a lie designed to keep you dependent on expensive treatments that never actually fix anything? In 1988, Russian scientist Vladimir Kovinson was running experiments in a classified military research facility in St. Petersburg. His mission was simple: find a way to keep Soviet soldiers younger and stronger for longer. What he discovered changed everything we thought we knew about human aging. He isolated a 4-amino acid peptide from the pineal gland that could reactivate telomerase, the enzyme that rebuilds the protective caps on your chromosomes. This peptide was called Epithalon, and for 30 years the Russian government kept it classified. ACT2, the science, the research on Epithalon is not some fringe pseudoscience. This peptide has over 3 decades of clinical data behind it. In 2003, Kovinson published a landmark study showing that Epithalon increased telomere length in human cells by up to 33%. Another study tracked elderly patients for 15 years and found those taking Epithalon had a 40% lower mortality rate than the control group. Let that sink in. 40% lower mortality rate. A 2004 study published in the Bulletin of Experimental Biology and Medicine showed Epithalon reactivated telomerase in human somatic cells, something scientists previously thought was impossible without genetic manipulation. The peptide also increased melatonin production by up to 40% in elderly subjects. This matters because melatonin is not just a sleep hormone. It is one of the most powerful antioxidants in your body, and it declines dramatically as you age. ACT3, how it works: think of your chromosomes like shoelaces. Telomeres are the plastic caps on the ends that keep everything from unraveling. Every time your cells divide, those caps get shorter. When they get too short, your cells stop dividing properly. That is aging at the cellular level. Epithalon works by activating an enzyme called telomerase. This enzyme literally rebuilds those protective caps. It is like having a machine that can repair the plastic tips on your shoelaces every single night. But here's where it gets interesting. Epithalon also stimulates the pineal gland to produce more melatonin. This creates a cascade effect: better sleep, better recovery, better immune function, better antioxidant protection. The peptide crosses the blood-brain barrier and directly influences gene expression related to aging. It downregulates genes associated with cellular senescence and upregulates genes associated with cellular repair and regeneration. ACT4, the protocol, the standard Epithalon protocol, is straightforward. You inject 10 milligrams subcutaneously once daily for 10 to 20 days. Then you take a 4 to 6 month break. Repeat this cycle twice per year. Some practitioners recommend splitting the dose into 2 5-milligram injections, one in the morning and one before bed, to better mimic natural peptide release patterns. For optimal results, stack Epithalon with GHK-Cu for enhanced skin and tissue regeneration. Combine with a high antioxidant diet rich in berries and leafy greens. Prioritize 8 hours of quality sleep during your cycle. Inject in the abdominal fat or upper thigh. Rotate injection sites. Store reconstituted peptide in the refrigerator and use within 30 days. ACT5, week-by-week results. Week 1, you may notice improved sleep quality and more vivid dreams. This is the melatonin increase kicking in. Week 2, energy levels typically stabilize. Many users report waking up feeling more refreshed than they have in years. Week 4, skin elasticity often shows measurable improvement. Fine lines may appear softer. Week 8, after completing your cycle and during the rest period, the benefits continue building. Telomere lengthening is a gradual process. Week 12 and beyond, with consistent twice-yearly cycles, users report sustained improvements in energy, cognitive function, immune resilience, and overall vitality. Resolution: you now understand what Epithalon is, how it works at the cellular level, and exactly how to use it. This is not anti-aging hype. This is 3 decades of clinical research from one of the most rigorous scientific programs in history. The science is out there and now you have it. That is why we are here. This is the Real Bio Protocol. If you enjoyed this upload, do not forget to like and subscribe. Subscribing is completely free. Share this with someone who needs it and tune in again for the next upload. See you then. If you enjoyed this upload, do not forget to like and subscribe. Subscribing is completely free. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. Tune in again for the next upload. This has been the Real Bio Protocol.